everybody, so today I filmed this look. I wanted to do something with a little bit of color and I couldn't stop thinking about this green color. I think I'm going to start a color series where in each video I do a different color. So if you guys would like that, just give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell button that is right beside the subscribe button. That way you get notified of every time I upload a new video. And if you guys want to follow me on social media, all of my social media handles will be right here. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so I already did the left eye so that this goes a little bit quicker. So this eye is totally done. Now we're going to go on and move on to the right eye. And I did already prime my right eye with a eyeshadow primer. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take a Morphe R38 brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to take the color Wedge by MAC. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my crease area. I'm also going to bring it on the outer corner a little bit and just blend it. The next color that we're going to take is Texture, and I'm also going to take that on the same brush. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Put that right in the crease. And a little bit on the outer corner as well. And then just really buff this in. We're now going to switch brushes, and I'm going to take a MAC 221. We're going to take the color Saddle, and I'm going to put that right in the crease area. But strictly in the crease, I'm not blending it upwards like I did the other colors. Take a little bit more, put it on the outer corners as well. Next we're going to take a MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Color Stick in Evergreen. They look like this. And I'm going to take that and just put that all over the lid. This is going to help the green shadow really pop. So we're just going to take this and blend it all over the lid and into the lash line. And I'm stopping right at the crease. I'm not going to bring it any higher than the crease. So now that we have that color stick all over the eye, I'm going to take a Real Techniques dual fiber eye brush that looks like this. And I'm just going to go and blend out the cream color so that we don't have a harsh line. Now we're going to take the eyeshadow New Crop by MAC and we're going to take it on a MAC 239 brush. And I'm going to go and I'm just going to press and pack it right into my lid. And when you pack it, you're going to get the most amount of color payoff rather than buffing it or doing like windshield wiper motions. You don't want to do that. You just want to press that right into the lid. And then when you have the amount of color payoff that you want, I'm going to switch and I'm going to take a MAC 221 and I'm going to take a little bit of the Saddle color that we used previously and just go back and blend right in the crease to kind of blend out that green shade. And then it should just look something like that. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to take the color Espresso by MAC and I'm going to take it on a Real Techniques base shadow brush. And I'm going to take that color and just blend it a little bit on the outer corner as well as in the crease. Just to give a little bit of definition on the outer corner. So now I'm going to go and I'm just going to take a MAC 224 and just blend out the edges so that they look smooth and we don't have any harsh lines. We're going to take the color stick, the green one that we used on top, and we're going to put it underneath in the waterline and a little bit on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back and take the green color that we used on our lid. I'm going to put that right on the lower lash line as well. Alright, so now we're going to go and we're going to take the Espresso shade that we used on the outer corner and we're going to take a little bit and put it right underneath on the outer corner just to blend it with the color on top. Now I'm going to go back with the MAC 224 and just blend everything out. I'm just going to take a little bit of mascara just to get the shadow off of our lashes on top. And then I am going to pop some lashes on quickly. While I'm waiting for the lash glue to get tacky, I'm going to go and take an eyeshadow primer and just put it on the inner corner of the eye. This is just going to be the base for my inner corner highlight that I'm going to do. And the color that we're going to take for the inner corner highlight is going to be Beautiful Iris by MAC, and I'm going to take that on a pencil brush. And I'm just going to pop that right on the inner corner. And I'm just going to press that right in because we want a lot of color payoff. So I'm going to go pop the lashes on and then I will be back and we'll do the rest of the face. So the eyes are all done. They should look like this. I just put on a pair of lashes, and then I did take a wipe and I just gently cleaned up a little bit under the eye to make the eye look a little bit sharper. So now for foundation, I'm going to go and I'm going to take the NYX Invincible Fullest Coverage Foundation, and I'm in the shade Honey Beige. The foundation looks like this, and I'm going to take that on my beauty blender and just go right in. I'm just going to switch to a brush really quick because the beauty blender is just like sucking up all the product. And if you want to try this foundation out, I definitely suggest a brush. The beauty blender was giving me like no coverage and putting it on really spotty. The brush puts it on way better, and I had to use like half the amount of product that I had to use with my beauty blender. I am going to take the beauty blender though just to blend everything else out. Now we're going to go into concealer, and for concealer I'm going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer, and I'm in the shade Light Medium. And the concealer just looks like this. And I'm going to take it, and has a doe foot applicator, and just put it all under the eyes. And then I will use my beauty blender to blend this out. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my nose and some right on my forehead. For contour, I'm going to do a cream contour today. And I'm going to use the Makeup Forever stick foundation. I use this almost all the time. And I'm going to take that and put that right under my cheekbones. And I'm going to use a Real Techniques brush to blend this out. It looks like this. Don't mind it. It's a little bit dirty. I'm just going to blend that right into the skin. And when I do this, always make sure to blend upwards. And then I will go back with my beauty blender just to blend the concealer and the contour out, so that there's no lines between the two. I set my concealer. I'm going to go in with the RCMA No Color Powder and then an e.l.f. brush that looks like this, and just go right in to set right underneath the eye area. And I am going to use this to set my nose and forehead as well, where we did the concealer. And I'm going to set my nose and then my forehead and a little bit on my chin and upper lip. Just everywhere where we want a little bit lighter. Now to set the rest of my skin, I'm going to use MAC Studio Fix Powder in NC43 and a Real Techniques Duo Fiber base brush. I'm going to take that and just set everywhere else. For bronzer, I'm going to mix two products. I'm going to use MAC Sun Power and then Tarte Park Avenue Princess. And I'm just going to mix the two together. I'm going to start with the Tarte one first and do that as a little bit of my contour first. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the sides of my nose, and now I'm going to go in with Sun Power, which is a lot warmer, and put that on the apples and then bring it back a little bit to blend in with the Tarte bronzer. I'm just going to take the e.l.f. brush that I used to set under my eyes with, and I'm going to take it and just blend out the bronzer we just did, so that there's no lines. For highlighter, I'm going to take MAC Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish and a MAC 139 brush. I'm going to take that and put down the apples of my cheeks. And just sweep it backwards, a little bit on the tip of my nose, forehead, upper lip, and chin. And for reference, this is a little bit darker than MAC Soft and Gentle. For blush, I'm going to take NARS Deep Throat, which looks like this. I'm going to take it on a MAC 168 brush. And I'm going to go and just put a little bit of that on the apples of my cheeks. Just a really pretty soft pink color. This is like one of my favorite NARS blushes. Alright, so the face is done. Now we're going to move on to lips. I'm going to take MAC Prep and Prime Lip and put that all over. And for lip liner, I'm going to take MAC Half Red and put that all over. And I am going to fill in almost my entire lip with this, just leaving the middle of the lip without any lip liner. So for lipstick, I'm going to take a MAC Blankety, and it just looks like this, and I'm going to put that all over. Now for lip gloss, I'm going to use the Rimmel London Show Off Lip Lacquer in the shade Nude Eclipse. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and put that right over, just to give a little bit more of a brown undertone. And now the last and final step to this look is just adding a little bit of mascara to our bottom lashes. So I'm just going to take any mascara and just put it right on the lower lashes. This is probably one of my favorite parts to an eye look because it really makes the entire eye just pop. So this is how the look turned out, and I forgot to tell you guys the lashes that I wore. They were Flutter lashes in the style Annabelle, and this is what the packaging looks like. I'll leave a link down below so you can check out their website. I hope you guys like the colorful eyeshadow look. I really loved playing with color, so if you did like the color look, just give this video a thumbs up. That way I know to do more looks with more color. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!